Good evening, team. How is everybody tonight? I hope you have had a fantastic start to a new week. If you're calling in from the Southern Hemisphere, I know it's the start of spring for us tomorrow. So a new season always brings new possibilities. But great to have you with us on our opportunity meeting this evening. My name is Drew McDermid. And as always, it's always great to be connecting with our NeoLife family. But I also know that there are a number of guests on the call tonight and people who are taking a look at NeoLife for the first time. Some of you might be looking at NeoLife for the second or third time. But it's great to have you on the call, and a very special welcome to every one of you. And I wanted to just start off by thanking you for investing some time with us this evening. And my wish for you tonight is that you leave this call with information that is going to empower you. And we have a very special evening or event plan lined up tonight. I'm going to be talking a little bit about the product and the opportunity, but then I'm going to be introducing a very, very special guest all the way from Rome, Italy. Some of you have already met her in person. For me personally, she was one of the key mentors in my life where my journey started out. I was working in the investment banking industry. I was disillusioned with the corporate world, and I wanted to start a part-time venture that could help me exit the corporate world. And she took me by the hand. She lived in Rome, Italy at the time. I lived in London. And every month she would come and spend a week with myself and my team in the UK, training us, coaching us, mentoring us, just taking us through this journey. And so she has helped myself and thousands of other people to success through this NeoLife opportunity. And she is going to jump on the call with us in just a little bit and share her story and a whole lot of other stuff with us. But let me just start from the very, very beginning. Who is NeoLife? NeoLife is the world's leading nutrition company. And I can say that with a lot of confidence. There's no other company on this planet that produces nutrition like NeoLife produces nutrition. And as a company and as a global community, we are on a mission. Our mission is to make this world a healthier and a happier place. We want to end this trend of chronic disease and poverty. That's what we want to do. And we have been in business for 62 years. Next year, we're going to be celebrating 50 years, our golden jubilee in South Africa. And we are currently operating in over 50 countries around the world. And we have two goals for you. And I'll speak about them systematically. But our first goal is, through NeoLife, we want to help you and your family achieve a lifetime of health and vitality. That is what we want to do. We know that your body is designed to live with energy. Your body is designed to have the ability to prevent disease. But I know that you know that if you just have a look around at what's going on in the world, we are living in this chronic disease crisis. You know, right now, everybody is talking COVID-19 pandemic, but let me just put it in perspective for you. On average, COVID-19 is killing about 116,000 people globally around the world, okay, every single month. Now, if we just take heart disease alone is killing 1.48 million people every single month, okay? That is nearly 1.5 million people. So that is 1.3 million more people are killed through heart disease than COVID-19, okay? And I'm not even factoring in the other chronic diseases such as cancer, diabetes, heart disease, and all those other degenerative diseases. So we are clearly losing this battle. And the World Health Organization projects that these diseases are going to grow by 10% globally over the next 10 years. Okay, but get this. In Africa, that growth is predicted to be 20%. Okay, you know, in fact, chronic diseases are going to account for 3 out of every 4 deaths. So right now, if you think the people around you are dying from cancers and heart disease and diabetes and all those things that go with that, it's only going to get worse. Okay, but here's the positive bit that I want you to hang on to. These diseases are what we call non-communicable diseases. Okay, non-communicable means that they are not contagious. We're not passing them around like the common cold or flu. We are developing them. They are lifestyle diseases that are developed through our lifestyles and the foods that we eat. And the exciting part is if we develop these diseases, it means that we can play some sort of role in preventing these diseases, okay? And I truly believe that the Lord has given us these magnificent bodies. And when we feed our bodies with the right nutrition, we are designed to live with health and with energy. When we are healthy, when we have energy, we're far more effective. We can serve our families better, our church better, our community better. We are more effective in our careers. When we have health and energy, life is just so much better. But sometimes people have to get sick before they realize that. And my message to you tonight is don't wait for that sledgehammer to hit you over the back of the head. Start paying attention to your health now, because we know that prevention is safer and far better than any cure will ever be. And through our product range, NeoLife wants to empower you and your family to great health. That is what we want to do. And so I just want to introduce you to some of our products, and I'm just going to share my screen with you real quick. And so we have 3 ranges which I want to talk about tonight. The first range is our nutrition range. This is our core range, and we have a number of nutrition products in this range. But I'm just going to zone in on one of those products right now and take this opportunity to introduce you to what we call the Pro Vitality. I believe this is a unique product. It's only available from NeoLife. It's unique because it's the only complete supplement on the market. Okay, and so you can see the box over here. Every box contains 30 sachets, and in every sachet you get 4 vitamins. Okay, and so every box of Pro Vitality contains the equivalent of 6 kilograms of whole grain foods, 36 kilograms of fruits and vegetables, and 10 kilograms of organic salmon in every box of Pro Vitality. Okay, now why do I tell you that? Because right now, a study that was released from in Seattle last year says that the 3 biggest reasons for diet related deaths are lack of whole grain oils, okay, a lack of fruits and vegetables, and a lack of omega-3 oils. Okay, so at no point are we saying to you, eat rubbish and take this product, you're going to be okay. Our message is eat as well as you possibly can, but we know because of our lifestyles, because of modern day food processing, our diets are deficient in these key nutrients. And so we need to plug our dietary gaps with good whole food nutrition. This box of Pro Vitality will give you energy, will give you more energy than you know what to do with. It will boost your immunity by 37% in just 20 days. It will protect your heart. The omega-3 oils will protect your heart. They will feed your brain. The training whole grain oils will increase your nutrient utilization from the foods that you eat. They will help your body detox. And these are just some of the many, many benefits that this product has. And so this product is very, very unique because it's the only complete supplement that you're going to find anywhere in the world. And I could talk all night about our nutrition and the benefits of each nutrition product on its own, but I just want to zone in on this one key product. Our second range is what we call our home care range. And a lot of people say, well, if you specialize in nutrition, why do you guys do cleaning products? And we do that for a very specific reason. We are cleaning our homes with toxins and poisons. Okay, and so 50 years ago, NeoLife developed a complete non-caustic, non-toxic, environmentally safe home care range. And now every home cleans itself. So we can teach you how to, number one, save money. On average, a family of 4 will save 3,700 Rand per year when they use the NeoLife cleaning range. The second thing we'll do, we'll help you save the planet. Our products are non-caustic, they're non-toxic, they are environmentally friendly. We've been environmentally friendly for over 50 years. And the third thing is we will help improve your health. By using our non-caustic, non-toxic home cleaning products, we'll help you get the poisons and the toxins out of your home. Okay. And then the third range is what we call the Nutrients Organic. Recently, we have brought out one of the most sophisticated skincare ranges on the market. It's completely vegan. It's completely end-to-end organic. And why do we do skincare? We know that your skin is the biggest organ on your body. It's going to absorb whatever you put on it. So we say you need to put on good stuff. Okay. And anti-aging has become a very, very big market for us right now. And so these are the 3 core product ranges. And I'm not going to go deep into the products tonight. If you have more questions on the products, get back to the person who got you onto this call. But what I want to communicate to you is that we are just so much more than a nutrition company. And the second goal NeoLife has for you is we want to offer you the opportunity to start your own home-based business. Starting a home-based business, or some people call it a side hustle, is one of the fastest growing trends on the planet right now. And that simply comes down to the fact that the cost of living continues to rise and people's incomes are not keeping up with this cost of living. And this is creating a massive need for people to find a way to make a good, consistent additional income. People have lost jobs. Families' incomes have been affected more now over the last 4 or 5 months than ever before. And in all this fear and uncertainty, one thing has become very, very clear. If you don't have a way to make money or an income from the comfort of your own home or from your cell phone, you are at risk. Everybody needs more than one source of income right now. And one of the things that we do best at NeoLife is we empower people into business for themselves, but not by themselves. We take care of your product line. We take care of your website. We take care of your marketing material. We take care of your logistics, your training, your sales support. We take the legwork and the financial risk out of starting a new business venture. And I'm going to use the next few minutes to show you exactly how we do that and what you need to do in the equation. Okay, but before I do that, I just want to ask you a quick question. Why? What is your reason for logging onto this call this evening? And I think the reason is probably the most important thing. Why do you want to start a new venture? Why do you need change? And when you know why and the reason why you want to do something, our product line and our compensation plan will take you on that journey from where you are to where you want to be. But you are going to have the drive and the reason for taking that journey. And so let's just have a quick look at our marketing plan or our compensation plan. And there's 3 things that you need to do if you want to start or build a NeoLife business. Okay, and we call them the 3 daily success habits. The first thing is you're going to need to start using the product. We believe that you need to become a product of the product, and you need to build up a belief in the product so you can talk to other people. Because the second daily success habit is sharing the product and sharing the opportunity. And your third daily success habit is become the best version of you through personal development. Now, we are in the business of making a positive difference in the lives of others, adding value into other people's lives. But the best way to add value into somebody else's life is to become more valuable yourself. So let's just dive a little deeper into these 3 daily success habits and see how they can build a business for you. So the first thing I suggest you do is form this business partnership with NeoLife. Okay, you don't work for NeoLife. NeoLife is purely your business partner. Their job is, as I mentioned, give you the product line, the support, the marketing, the technology, the sales support, the logistics. And to form that business partnership, it's going to cost you approximately the same cost as 2 or 3 bags of groceries. Okay. Now, I tell you that because most people associate starting a new business venture with a lot of money, a lot of risk. Our goal is to empower people into business without the financial risk. Okay. So you form this business partnership with NeoLife, and the first thing we want you to do is to start using the product, to build up a belief in the product. Remember, our mission is to make the world a healthier and a happier place. That starts in your home and with you and your family, first of all. Secondly, we want you to start sharing the product. Okay. And in this example, I'm going to use a box of Pro Vitality that I spoke about. And I want you to go out and find 6 customers, just in this example. Okay. It's built many different ways, but this is just an example. Let's say you use the Pro Vitality and you get this incredible boost of energy. You're living with vitality. Your blood pressure comes down. You detox. You have all these amazing things happen to you. Guess what? It's going to be easy for you to go out and start talking to other people about the product. And in this example, you are using 1 box of Pro Vitality and you have found 6 customers that each use a box of Pro Vitality. Okay. And that is going to give your business doing approximately 250 points. Okay. Every box of Pro Vitality has a point value attached to it, 36 points. So 36 times 7, okay, 6 for your customers, 1 for you, will give your business doing just over 250 points. And how long will that take you to do? I suggest you do it within the first 2 to 3 weeks of joining the business. And that will give you a little additional income, part-time income of 900 Rand per month. Not a lot of money, but not a lot of work at this point. The next thing we want you to do is to share the opportunity, okay? And you share the opportunity with A, B, and C. A, B, and C are more than customers. These are people that have a need to generate another source of income. Maybe distributor A is a young family and they have kids to educate. Great, they need to find another source of income for their education. Maybe distributor B is somebody who has lost their job or their income's been affected through COVID-19. Great, they are a fantastic prospect to introduce to your NeoLife opportunity. Maybe distributor C is somebody who has worked for the last 40 years of their life and they've come up for retirement and they don't have enough money to retire on. And all of a sudden they need to find a way to generate another source of income. Okay, and there's many, many other reasons why people would take a closer look at NeoLife. And so you share the opportunity and find your first 3 distributors. You start their NeoLife journey with you. And what you do with your 3 distributors, you teach them to do exactly what you are doing. Number 1, you teach them how to use the product. Use a box of Pro Vitality. You get working with them and you help them to find their 6 customers. So they each have a business doing 250 points, just like you. Okay, you continue to use your product and service your 6 customers. Your business now does 1,000 points. Okay, although you've only done 250 points yourself, because A, B, and C have done exactly what you've done, that's a business doing 1,000 points. And that will generate you an income of approximately 2,000 Rand per month. Okay, not a lot of money, but hey, how long would that take you? I recommend you get out and do this within the first month of joining NeoLife. And let's take it a step further. You continue to work with distributors A, B, and C and help them find their first 3 distributors. Okay, so what I'm trying to illustrate here is this does involve some work. Okay, let's be very clear about that. And with A, B, and C's distributors, you teach them how to use the product. You teach them how to find their 6 customers. And so A, B, and C build a business doing 1,000 points just like you. And the exciting part here is you've just helped A, B, and C generate an extra 2,000 Rand each per month. So you started to help them create their own economy. You continue sharing the opportunity and you find your next 3 distributors, D, E, and F. And you just follow the process. Help them build a 250 point business. You become what we call a director, okay? Because you're doing 1,000 points in your organization and you have another 3 people doing 1,000 points. That gives you a business of 4,000 points. And I just want to take a second to highlight this director position. This is the key position in this NeoLife opportunity, because when you become a director, a lot of additional benefits open up to you, okay? Over and above the additional benefits, you'll earn yourself an extra 8,000 to 10,000 Rand per month, okay? Very much a part-time basis. How long should it take you? We recommend you do this within 6 to 7 months. You don't quit your job, you just add NeoLife to what you're currently doing. And I know there are people on this call, I'm being very conservative with my figures right now. I know there are people, directors on this call that are earning an extra 15 or 14 to 15,000 Rand per month. Let's take it a step further. You continue to work with A, B, and C, and you work with them until they become a director, until their business is doing 4,000 points. So you have created 3 other directors in your organization. You'll step up and you'll become a world team member. As a world team member, there are many, many benefits. One of them is you get an overseas trip every single year. This year, we were meant to be in the beautiful city of Prague. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, so it's going to happen next year. Last year, we were in Abu Dhabi. The year before, we were in Mauritius. There's a lot of fun and lifestyle events that go with being on the world team. But as a world team member, you'll make yourself an extra 25 to 35,000 Rand per month minimum. Okay, let's take it a step further. You work with your other 3 distributors, D, E, and F, and you help them become directors. So now you have 6 directors in your organization. You step up onto what we call the president's team. As a president's team member, you get 2 overseas trips a year. This year, we would have been in Miami, Florida. Last year, we were in the beautiful city of Rome, Italy with Anna Maria. The year before that, we were in Mexico. So there's a lot of fun, but your monthly income would be 90,000 to 110,000 Rand per month or more. Okay, and it can grow from there. I know there are a lot of presidents, team members on the call tonight that are making a lot more money every month than that, but I'm just going to keep these figures conservative. But I just want to bring it back to NeoLife will provide you with a product, will provide you with a compensation plan, but it's going to be you who implements those 3 daily success habits, using the product, sharing the product and the opportunity, and becoming the best version of yourself through personal development. That is how the NeoLife opportunity works. And I just want to get, Anna, if I can ask you just to turn your video on in the meantime, and I'm going to hand this call over to our guest speaker, who, there you are. Good evening, Anna. How are you?
Hello, my darling. I'm fine. I'm fantastic.
Fantastic. Now, Anna is calling in from Rome, Italy. For those of you who are meeting her for the first time, Anna has been involved with NeoLife for how many years? 46.
46.
46 years. Okay, so she's been around for a long time. She has a heart for this business. She has a heart for the people in this business. And I think one of the biggest things that drives you is to see other people create success through the NeoLife opportunity. And so, Anna, I just want to thank you for everything you do for this NeoLife community. And I want to thank you for giving us your time this evening to share with us.
You know what? I love giving you my time. I love South Africa. I wish I was there. I wish I could come over and see all the team and embrace all my friends. But it'll happen.
It will happen.
It will happen.
Now, for those of you who don't know, Anna was actually with us in South Africa in March, just as this whole pandemic COVID thing was happening and countries were locking down. And I was in Johannesburg. We were about to get on a plane to fly to Port Elizabeth. And we said, hang on, we can't make this flight. We're going to have to redirect you and get you back home. And I think in hindsight, it was a fantastic decision.
Yeah, it was. It was. Well, I wouldn't have minded getting stuck in South Africa. I love the place.
There are worse places. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, well, shall I speak to my friends?
Please do.
Have you, okay, there you go. As Andrew said, I've been in this business now for 46 years. And, you know, my joke is that I tell everybody I started when I was 5, okay? And don't laugh. I can see you laughing. Okay. Well, let me tell you a bit about myself. I decided I wanted to see the world after finishing university. I came to live in Italy. I became a stewardess, and I didn't see any world at all because on my second flight, I saw the pilot. And then the pilot saw me and he grounded me. So that was it. That was my flying career over in just about a few months, you know. So we got married. I started producing personal production, 2 children. And then because he was flying all over the place and I was at home looking after the children, I got really a bit fed up because, you know, he'd come home and he'd say, oh, well, while I was flying to Tokyo, I met the writer of this book. I met that politician. I met that singer on my way to New York, blah, blah, you know. And he would say, when I talk to these people, my mind grows. And I was at home, you know, and I was not growing quite as fast. Then one day, my children went to kindergarten. And so all of a sudden, I've got half a day free. I've got half a day in which I can try and look maybe for a spare time job that is fun, something I like doing, you know. And I looked and I didn't really find anything. And then one day, a pilot, the co-pilot on a flight, invited my husband. He said, look, he said, my wife and I together, we have started a new business and we do it in our spare time. Why don't you come and hear what we do with your wife? Bring your wife. So off we went. We went to a meeting room in a hotel. There must have been 400 people and a lot of music and a lot of noise. And then we looked in and there was this big product display, you know. We didn't have, you got to understand, this is 46 years ago. There were no videos. There was no, how do you say, Facebook and Twitter and this and that and the other. All we had was a blackboard and a guy sitting in front of the blackboard drawing the marketing plan. The pilot insisted we sit in the front row. He says, in the front row, you can see better, you can hear better. And my husband kept saying, no, I want to sit in the back. I want to sit next to the exit door. Then if I don't like what you say, I'm just going to get up and I'm going to leave. No, you got to sit in the front row. And off we go, sit in the front row. In comes this little man. He starts drawing the marketing plan. He makes a big circle and he writes, you. And then he points the finger, and by chance, he's pointing at me. And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, gosh, I've only been here 5 minutes. I'm a circle already. Now, I'm trying to understand what the marketing plan was all about. It was a business plan that was so explained so badly with the chalk on the board and all these circles and all these percentages. And oh my goodness, I just sat there and I didn't really understand anything. Then the meeting comes to an end, and for some reason, and to this day, I remember turning around to the pilot and saying, Claudio, I think I want to do it, but I haven't really understood anything. Are you going to help me? And he says, Ana Maria, I will help you. I will train you. I will teach you everything I know. But, you've got to understand, I've only been in this business 1 week. Now, can you imagine? 1 week. He didn't know anything. I didn't understand anything. And when I looked at my husband, he is sitting there with a sour face and he doesn't want to know anything. In fact, he turns around to me and he says, Ana Maria, I want you to remember that it is you who wants to start in this business. I don't want to have anything to do with it. Well, that's encouraging, isn't it? Here we are. The sponsor didn't know anything. I did not understand anything, and my husband didn't want to know anything. So, what a start. Now, you must be asking yourself, why am I telling you this? Oh, well, it gets worse. Because I didn't understand anything, I went out and I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I didn't know the product. I didn't feel like talking to strangers or to people that I knew. I didn't know. So one day, I decided that was it. I didn't want to be in this business anymore. It wasn't for me. It was just ridiculous even trying. So I went to the meeting and the president was there. And the president was South African at that time in Italy. So I went to him and I said, look, I'm very sorry, but I really want to tell you I cannot go on in this business. I'm not very good. I don't know what to do and I don't really want to go on. And he says, what a shame. I thought you and your husband were a lovely couple. I thought you could do a lot, Did you invite some people? I said, oh, well, who can I invite? He said, well, invite your friends. And I was shocked. My friends, I said. How can you expect me to invite my friends? These people, they're architects and pilots and engineers and teachers. These people are professional. They'll never start in a business like this. And he was, going like this with his head. And he said, I understand you have a lot of intelligent friends. He said, what astounds me is that you started. So you must be the only idiot in the whole group. Me, he calls me an idiot. Now, you know what? I go home, I'm so angry. I tell my husband, that man called me an idiot. And my husband says, why? And I explain, and my husband says, He's right. You're an idiot. He said, you're an idiot. You started something and then you don't want to even try to go on. Anyway, that did it. You know, you get called an idiot twice, it really gets to you, right? So I went to my room and I sat on the bed and I started thinking, and I asked myself the most stupid question you've ever heard. You know what I asked? I said, Ana Maria, what made you start? Was it the product? Well, you know, I don't know about you guys watching this for the first time. Maybe you already know the product because the people that invited you have already told you about the product. Maybe you've already tried it. Maybe you like it. But you know me, that night, I had never seen it before. So the truth is, I did not start because of the product. Well, then I thought, maybe I started because the business plan was so interesting. But I just told you, I didn't understand the business plan. It was explained so badly, I didn't really understand it at all. Well, then perhaps the sponsor, Claudio, he must have convinced me. But yeah, how could he convince me? He didn't know anything. He didn't know anything at all. He had just started in the business himself. So now I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, I didn't start because of the product. I didn't start because of the business plan. I didn't start because of Claudio convincing me. So why? You know, what made me do it? And then it hits me like a hammer. And it's what Andrew said before at the end of his speech. He said, what is your why? What is your reason for even wanting to sit here and listen to this Skype? Well, you know what? I sat on my bed and I realized, I said, I want to start because I had a why. And the why was do something, prove to myself I can do it. Get to the point where I'm doing something I enjoy, leave a sign, show myself, my husband, and my friends that I was going to do my best at something. You know, that's a great point. This, what you're hearing, is about the best company in the world today, but it doesn't matter how good the company is, and it doesn't matter how good the product is, and it doesn't matter how wonderful the business plan is, if you don't go in there like a bull in a china shop, like someone with a purpose, like someone who is aware of their reason for doing it. Anyhow, I got up in the morning and I decided I was going to do the best I could with what I had, which was me. So I started looking at the product and I started looking at the business plan. I weighed on one side what people could gain and on the other side what they could lose. And it turned out that because there was no big money involved in any way, because they didn't have to make a debt, because they didn't have to go to the bank and ask for a loan, because it didn't cost them anything, they had nothing material to lose. The only thing people can lose in a business like this is time. But you know, time is the most precious thing you have. It is time that allows you to play with your children, time to make love with your wife and husband, time to go on a holiday, time to watch that rugby game. You know, time is so important. Before you grab it and throw it away, before you invest it in something, you've got to be sure you know what you want to gain out of that gift you're giving away. Now let's get back to me. What happened? I told you how badly I started without knowing anything. I told you that I didn't like talking to people. I told you that I was a real idiot at the beginning. What happened next? Why am I here talking to you from Rome. Isn't that a miracle? I'm talking to you like we're in the next room to each other, and I'm in Rome and you're in South Africa. It's unbelievable what is happening today. I tell you what happened. I fell in love. And you know, that's really the truth of the whole deal. I fell in love. First of all, I fell in love with the products because I could tell they could help so many people. I could tell, I could give them to my children. I could make my family healthier. I could make my friends healthier. I fell in love with the product. You can come to my home and you won't find a cleaning product in the house that's not ours. All you need is 3 of our cleaning products to clean just about everything, you know? And the food supplements, the best you can find on the market with sure results. It was unbelievable how they changed the life of so many of the people that I have known who were in need of help to keep their cells healthy and to keep themselves young and strong and full of energy. Anyhow, I fell in love with the product. And then when I analyzed the business plan, which at first sight might sound a little complicated with all those little balls, 3 here and 3 there, you know, it all boils down to a very simple thing. You talk to people and you talk to them about what you believe in. And you say perhaps that you believe in health and you believe in helping people making some extra money or even building their own business. You tell people what you believe in, and you find people who believe in the same things. And when you do that, it's just impossible not to create a team, a group of people who believes in the same things, in health and cleanliness and hope for the future and a better way of life. I fell in love with the product. I fell in love with the business plan, and I fell in love with the company because I loved the ideas they had about helping the world to get rid of the sicknesses, helping people to become independent. You know, they have a philosophy that I fell in love with, a philosophy that says, listen to people, help people, protect your people around you. It is such a crazy thing when you think of a commercial business that sells to make money and talks about love and talks about friendship and talks about creating a family around you. And then finally, I fell in love with the people in my team, the people in my group. And as I grew in the company, I fell in love with the people in my country. And then I fell in love with the people all over the world that were a part of NeoLife. And I feel so at home, you know. I can go to Australia, I can go to New Zealand, I can go to UK, I can go anywhere, in Lithuania. And I can embrace those people and think of them as my brothers and my sisters because of the philosophy that I have learned to love in a business like this. So you start by wanting for yourself and for your family, and that's where you put all the energy. But as you go along, you start wanting for your friends and for the people in your team and for anyone who believes that they can do something to change their lives. And you start working for them even more than for yourself. And you know, whatever you give out comes back 10 times over. So 46 years later, from a faraway country in the center of Italy, in a day that is full of thunderstorms, at 30 degrees, we're going into our autumn, you're coming into your spring. We're at different ends, but you know what? We're exactly on the same path. Love to have spoken to you. Hope to see you again very, very, very soon. And thank you for inviting me.
Wonderful, Anna. Thank you so much. It is always great to have you with us, and we're going to get you back on soon to do a training session with our distributors. If that's okay, I'll get you to commit to it online in front of our 357 people on this call.
And they're still there.
They're still there. So Anna, thank you so much. And you know, this call really is about the guests that are on the call with us this evening. And if you are a guest and you're on this call because you have your reason, you have your why, you have something that exciting that you're running towards, or maybe something terrifying that you're running away from, but you have a desire to start this new journey, then I just want you to ask yourself something. Am I willing to make the decision to take action? Am I willing to spend a little bit of time every single day doing the things that will move me closer to the life that I want to live, or that body that I dream of? And I just think that the majority of people live this lifetime of mediocrity because they never make that decision. They just never take that step of faith. And you know, NeoLife is just the most amazing company, but we don't say we're perfect. We can always do better, which we are doing. But I do believe we are better than anything else available out there. What do we offer people? We offer people great products. We offer people the chance to plug into an unlimited earning possibility. The opportunity to do something, not just to earn an income, but to make an impact. We offer you the chance to build a global international business, and we offer you the chance to do that with no risk and no startup costs. We're not a get rich quick solution. We're not a get lucky, hit it big kind of deal. That's what you want. We're not the right place for you. But we are a company that believes in you. And we don't care about your age, your race, your background, your past experience. If you have that reason, if you have the heart for people and you want to start that new journey, we want to invite you to become part of this NeoLife family. We believe that everybody on this call is capable of success through NeoLife. So I just want to thank you for being a guest on this call. I want to thank the distributors that are with us. If you are a guest and you have questions, please make sure you reach out to the person who got you onto this call. Get your questions answered so you can make an informed decision. And that decision is, no, I'm not interested, and that's okay. Or that decision might be, hey, I want to use these products. I need these products in my life. Or that decision might be, hey, I think I can improve my life by becoming part of this NeoLife family. And we'll gladly welcome you into this family and to help you start that journey. So God bless you all. We'll connect with you all very, very soon, and have a fantastic spring. Cheers.